today's diverse business environment, tailored solutions are essential for effectively managing various processes across different regions and product lines. And that's where multi-model conformance comes in. This innovative feature simplifies compliance, accuracy, and consistency by allowing you to manage different regional process models and versions all in one centralized location, making compliance checks easier and more efficient. Let's begin by exploring the familiar conformance dashboard. Right away, you'll notice something new. The status "Not Considered" appears among the cases. This happens when multiple models are transferred, but not all are needed for the conformance check. This is useful when you have different versions of a process model for various regions, and we want to assign them to the relevant parts of the data. For example, if your data includes an attribute that identifies the region, you can designate the EMEA model to be used for data originating from the EMEA region. This tailored approach enables you to customize your conformance checks for specific scenarios by ensuring that the EMEA process model is assigned as the reference for all cases from that region. You can maintain regional accuracy and prevent misalignment in your compliance assessments. Beyond basic filtering, you can also perform more advanced analysis to gain deeper insights. For example, you can compare the performance of different regions by filtering specific models. Additionally, the app builder empowers you to create custom visualizations tailored to your needs. Introducing the reference process as a new attribute enhances your analysis capabilities further, allowing you to assess the fitness values for each reference process and make more informed decisions. You can already see several reference processes in the dataset: APJ, DACH, Latin America, and a general model. Let's look at how to add a new model for the EMEA region to our setup. Just click on Add Process, select the database, choose the model, give it a name, add a description, and make it available for conformance checks. Here you can also choose sub-processes if needed. Once transferred, we move to activity mapping. With automatic mapping, you can quickly resolve most mappings, reusing any previously established mappings to save time. Make sure to activate the mapping before moving on. Now, back to the reference processes screen, you see the EMEA model added. The conformance check can now use this model, indicated by its completion status here. Models that are uncompleted or outdated are also flagged, helping you keep everything up to date. You can find additional information under this tab. Here you can verify whether the process is complete and eligible for a conformance check, and check if it is currently utilized in the evaluation. If the model is not used for the conformance check and you'd like to include it, you can easily activate it. Simply navigate back to the compliance area to do so. In the conformance tab, within the compliance area, you will find a prioritized list of reference models organized by region. The first model in this list will be applied to most cases. If a case doesn't align with the first model, it's then checked against the second and so forth. If no specific model is applicable, cases will default to the general model. Let's explore an example involving a case from the EMEA region, keeping in mind that the EMEA model has not yet been added to our list of reference models. Initially, the system filters the cases for the sales regions of APJ, DACH, and Latin America. When the EMEA case comes in, it first checks the reference process, but finds that it doesn't match the first model, which is designated for the APJ region. The second model also fails to fit, as it is for the DACH region, and the third model doesn't align either, since it is tailored for the Latin America region. At this moment, the general model is inactive, which means some cases remain unconsidered. However, once we activate it, any unmatched cases will automatically default to the general category. But what would change if we added the EMEA model? To add a process, simply click on Add and select the desired process under Select Reference Processes. This will be placed at the bottom of your list. You can then reposition it to your preferred location. However, it's important to define a filter. Otherwise, all subsequent cases after the first model will be categorized under the EMEA case if you do not specify one. So let's imagine a model case from the DACH region comes in. It goes through the first case, APJ, because it doesn't belong there. Let's move to EMEA. It also doesn't belong there, but all remaining cases are fetched now for this process. So if we activate the process, it will receive all remaining considered cases. However, this is not the desired behavior, so it is essential to add a filter for the EMEA region. By implementing this filter, you can ensure that only relevant cases are considered for the EMEA area, resulting in an updated list of considered cases. This prioritization allows you to streamline conformance checks across multiple regions with minimal configuration. Regions are just one of the many aspects you can utilize in this setup. There are numerous other factors to consider. For instance, you might have a process that dictates priority levels or different matching criteria that determine how the process should function regarding deliveries. In cases involving three-way matching, for example, specific checks are required compared to a two-way match or a consignment process. After recalculating, you can switch to the Compliance app to confirm that there are no more not considered cases. In the table, you'll find all models listed with their fitness rates, calculated using the conformance algorithm. Furthermore, since fitness is now a standard attribute, it can also be used as a filter in the Process Explorer. For instance, if I select the Order to Cash process for Latin America, the app will filter the cases associated with that region, resulting in a total count of 964, matching the overall count displayed above. This filter aligns perfectly with what we set up in the compliance check. Now, let's examine an example focused on the various matching processes within the procure-to-pay process. On your screen, you'll see a dataset that includes multiple checks. An attribute within the data indicates whether a case should undergo three-way or two-way matching, which is reflected in the analysis model. The attribute defining the matching criteria is the case item category. This identifies whether a case requires a two-way match, a three-way match before or after goods receipt, or is classified as a consignment. You can easily use these attributes as filtering criteria for your analysis. Specific processes have been established for two-way matching, three-way matching, both before and after goods receipt, as well as a general process that encompasses all scenarios. The aim is to apply these attributes effectively so that any unfiltered cases automatically default to the general process. Let's move forward by adding these processes to the compliance setup. You can bulk add them and establish a filter for the two-way match, ensuring that the case item category aligns with this requirement. Now that the two-way match filter has been applied, you can see that it has been successfully assigned two cases with that attribute. Next, we'll set up the three-way match process for cases requiring a check after goods receipt, ensuring that all related processes are updated accordingly. Once everything is configured, all filters can be activated at once, allowing for a quick assessment of how many processes fall into each category. After recalculating, we can revisit the conformance check. This setup is user-friendly and highly capable of managing various scenarios. It can also incorporate region-specific filters, ensuring that only cases within a designated region are processed according to the established criteria. Additionally, it's important to highlight that multiple filters can be applied simultaneously. Now, let's look at the conformance and compliance analysis. The Conformance app is ready, highlighting key data and potential issues. Moreover, you can easily filter by the reference process, enabling focused assessments of specific matching types. Using the filters, you can create distinct analyzers with predefined criteria, allowing you to customize your conformance dashboard for different reference processes. This new feature significantly enhances your ability to conduct conformance checks, providing unparalleled flexibility and power. By allowing the use of multiple reference models, you can tailor your analysis to specific scenarios, improving accuracy and gaining deeper insights into your processes. This minimizes the need for separate models within the Conformance tab, simplifying the overall structure while accommodating a wide range of use cases and hierarchies. We're excited to see how you leverage this powerful tool to optimize your operations.